Hey, how's everybody doing? Looks like I'm starting this at the right time because Sinclair is starting to lose his shit over there. You wanna go in the box, buddy? I've spruced up the kitty corner a little bit since the last time that I streamed, like a year ago. So hopefully that's gonna keep their attention a little longer. Just gonna try to change. I've been trying to change the name of the stream and what I'm streaming, but it's not letting me for some reason. It keeps defaulting back to ARMS. It really wants me to play more ARMS badly, which I will do at some point, but not tonight. Oh, there he goes. He left with the ball. Come back over here, Sinclair. You're supposed to be on camera. Thanks, Carmen. He's in a mood tonight. I think I've picked the right night to stream these boys. It still won't change it. So I'm gonna give up on that for now, I guess. Oh. I'm sorry, Amanda. It looks like I've accidentally timed you out. I'm gonna see how to there. How do I untime you out? Shit. Whoa. I'm gonna go look that up real quick. I'm gonna figure out how to untime you out, Amanda, and then I'll start the stream because I don't want to mute you. It was like there were new buttons on the side of the chat, and I clicked them accidentally. So Amanda, can you type again? Is it letting you? You can send me a text or something if it's not letting you. So it said you should be able to type again. Yeah, if you're still if you're still muted, or if you're still here and you're still muted, let me know. I'm not sure what else I can do about it, but it's only I think like some like 5 or 10 minutes, so hopefully that'll be over soon. It's kind of fitting that my chat window, that my Twitch window says that I have 666 views as I'm playing the Number of the Beast. Not the famous Iron Maiden song, but the insanely less famous, but quite as catchy Electric Six song. There we go. Gonna get started on that animation stream. I see a couple of people are in the chat room. Well, in the chat room, but are in the audience right now. So, hi everybody. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Apologize if you're here for ARMS. There's gonna be no ARMS tonight. It's just refusing to let me change. That. Alright. Yeah, if the music's too loud or if anything is getting wonky, just shoot me a message in the chat and I'll try to fix it up. It's been ages since I've done a stream, so I'm expecting everything to go wrong tonight, which is okay.
Stop right there. Hey, stop right there.
So what I'm gonna be doing tonight is I'm gonna try to I'm definitely not finishing the shot tonight, but I'm probably gonna draw a couple breakdowns and start like. I'm still not 100% sure how I'm going to be proceeding with. It's my first episode being done in Toon Boom, so I'm not 100% sure I'm going to proceed. I think what I'm going to do is, at least for this one, is I'm going to try to, once I'm done with all my roughs, I'm just kind of going to clean the keys and then kind of animate from there after I basically make like a small scene-specific build to see if that speeds things up, or if it just makes things slower. Then I'll probably go back to the old way of... I used to do things of just straight up traditionally animating it and then cleaning it up. I would make builds for characters, but This is the cheapest version of Toon Boom, and the one that where you can have the node views and everything is like $100 a month or something.
Hey, stop right there. Hey, stop right there.
The one thing also I don't like about this the basic version of Toon Boom, there's no pressure sensitivity on the pencil tool, which is all right because the brush tool still has it, but I love the it's so easy to change lines and stuff with the pencil tool and just kind of shape them how you want, especially in the full version of Toon Boom where you can like kind of on the fly change your line weights and stuff. I think I'm just gonna do this breakdown and then I'm gonna start the edit process because there's not a lot of he's not moving a whole lot, so I don't think I need to get too crazy with these. I think this is the probably the best shot in this episode anyways to test out how I want to handle this, because it's probably one of the least involved shots in the episode. There's only really one character in it too, except for NoMan's legs, which are kind of hard to see because I made them like this super bright lime green. This is also pretty much the only scene I have all of the voice acting for, so I can't actually do much more animation than this this scene right now. We got a few external people doing voices for this one, so I'm waiting on those before I can do a lot of the stuff. I also have another character that I'm recording the voices for that I have to do, which I'll probably do at some point tomorrow. Oh, there you go, you're back. Yeah, I deleted them by accident. There was a button with like a little clock, and I was curious what it did, and then turns out that it timed you out. Yeah. This is the animation. It's the only scene that I have like all the voice acting that I need for. So I'm starting off with that one just to kind of get the ball rolling. Actually, at some point, if I could get you over next week or something to record your lines, if you're not too busy, that'd be awesome. I don't remember this song. It's still in... I don't think it's still in Electric 6. Oh, I guess it is. What track is this? Oh, yeah. That is not one I've heard a lot. Where's Sinclair? Hey buddy, come back over here. I think he knows there's a camera on him or something, because he usually loves sitting in that bed. not tonight, I guess. Maybe he got burned out from flipping out earlier. He got real crazy with that little crinkly ball. Oh, there he comes. Just outside of the range of the camera. A little turd.
The night where big red apple.
I need to set up a good playlist for streaming at some point. I have a crap ton of music on my computer, but it's all unorganized. And there's some music that I don't think would be like super stream friendly, or at least interesting on stream. I need to set up like a pump up jam or something. Hey, Sinclair. There goes Sinclair again. Come back, buddy. You need to be interesting for the two of us. there's the other one. Hey, Oswald. So apologies if I'm not talking a whole lot. I get pretty kind of get in the zone once I start getting productive, and kind of forget to talk about stuff. There. That's better. Poor guy. Oswald, stop chewing. Oh, man. Come on, dude. Oswald's a little butt. You can't leave anything that's like plastic around him, or he starts just chewing and eating at it. Like paper bags and record sleeves. I had to take all of my my plastic record sleeves off because he started munching at them, which is bad for him. But because he was munching at them, he started, like, he was also munching on like the record, the paper case itself, because he was trying to get that plastic off. Cool. So basically in this scene, I probably should have started by explaining that, I guess, but this guy is being ignored by NoMan because he's incredibly short, and it's a real big blow to his self-esteem. Poor guy. This is all in the BG peg. It's gonna be a weird learning curve when it comes to this, because I'm so used to using the node view at work. I'll have to figure out how to navigate just that sidebar. Drawing one out of peg. Oh, okay, no, it actually didn't drop it inside of the, so that's good. He doesn't really move, so I can probably give him an upper body peg, just in case I need to move his whole body at once. Head, and it's gonna have one for his, come on. Now here's the problem, is trying to... Oh, it actually worked this time. Trying to get, like, multiple pegs under one peg, because they always seem to kind of just want to automatically get dropped under, like, inside the peg I just created, if that makes any sense. Oh, this one's gonna be bod. I'm gonna repost. I'm gonna retweet the stream, because I haven't actually tweeted that it started yet. Only that the pre-stream was live. His arm. Going for the back arm. Fuck. See, now it's being kind of a pain in the butt, because it's kind of dropping it in wherever it wants to drop it. Now the head is inside the back arm for some reason. Oh, was it? Accidentally made a drawing. Look at that. They didn't just make a new upper body peg? Which was the way to direct where I want the peg to go. But anybody's got a trick about that, let me know, because this is actually kind of frustrating. Hey, there we go. It put it in a random place anyways, but oh well. That's the body peg. Yeah, the easiest thing is probably just going to be to rename them in sequence. It's kind of bullshit. You know what, I probably should have set that up beforehand, thinking back. Because this is probably the most boring thing to watch, is me just setting up pegs. Yep. Head, front arm. Front hand. It's gonna be the body. Back arm. Back hand. Alright, you're getting there. Oh, and I need... crap. I need a peg for a stem. Yeah, I'm gonna put that under the body. Or not, I guess. I just dropped it here. It's gonna be stem. I'm actually just going to leave the leaf peg inside of the stem, because they're attached, so they can be together. Change my preferences real quick. Nope, they were already where I wanted. Hey Tristan, you too. How's it going? Hopefully you're not here for any ARM streaming, because this isn't, fortunately not happening. I wonder if it'll let me change the stream name now. Yeah, it's still not letting me change it. Not too much, how about you? I'm from Canada. What's going on back in Ireland? Yeah, it's a bit of that pretty much everywhere right now. been pretty good over here today, but we've had some real shitty storms over the past couple of weeks. This one's Oswald. There's another one going around, and his name's Sinclair, but he's pouting in the door frame next room over. See you, dude. Thanks for dropping by. Will do. That's it's kind of my job, so I can't really quit it at this point. Wait, have I managed to, oh sweet. I've actually managed to get the peg where I wanted to, somehow. Not quite sure how that worked, but... Jeez. Except, yeah, I thought it went where it needed it to be, but it actually ended up leaving the main character peg. I'm not actually sure how much easier this is going to be now, because it's kind of a pain in the butt to set up stuff. Jeez. Well, at least with the Z depth, I don't really need to worry about them being in order, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass. being transparent. Yeah, this it's a bit more figuring it out than I thought I would have to do tonight. Oh, I wonder if it's because it's making it appear. Because right now this character is below the background for some reason. Whoop. There. That's better. It's way too thick. Starting to think I might end up actually having to go back to Flash. Because, yeah, Toon Boom Basic is... it's missing... It seems to be missing a lot of the tools that make, like, regular Toon Boom, well, at least full version of Toon Boom, super useful. This isn't too terrible, but I don't know if I'd see myself doing the whole animation this way. Especially since it doesn't seem to merge the brush lines. I'm definitely glad at least that I'm finding some of that stuff out before I got the full version of Toon Boom. Might see if I can download the trial for one version above to see if it fixes some of those problems, but if I can't peg stuff properly, it kind of kills the whole point of why I wanted to use Toon Boom. That's interesting. I wonder if I do nose. So it just dropped it somewhere random. Cool. But okay, so actually this is kind of workable. If I do the drawing first and then I can plop a peg. It's actually bad. It's a little more tedious, but I like that you can kind of have as much control as you want on like the thicknesses of your and the shape of your lines. Those the pinpoint stuff is pretty accurate for that. It's nice. Yeah, this might actually work. It's not quite as intuitive as regular Toon Boom, but I think it'll pay off in dividends once I start animating. It's going to be kind of a weird process. I have to get used to it. Shit. So I got the first nose done. This is gonna be slow. Yeah, I might actually try to see if I can make like small builds or something for future scenes. Do the glasses next. Peg. There you go. It's starting to work now. A little bit better than earlier. So the problem might just be that pegs need to have drawings inside of them, otherwise they kind of connect strangely. I still wonder why it won't let me change my stream's name. It's kind of super annoying. Closer to the nose. So I think a nice thing at least about the glasses is that they don't. You can still use the pencil tool with them, even if I don't have the pressure sensitivity on, because I don't really need it for that part. See your drawing views in this version of Toon Boom. Little brush line. I'm hoping that there are views in this version of Toon Boom, because if there aren't, then that's going to be a pretty immediate deal breaker, because I don't think that would require me to make like multiple drawings whenever I want to color something. And it doesn't let me copy layers either, so that's not a good sign. I have to go check. Paint layer. Line out and color art layers. Toon Boom Animate Pro is an option. Oh, so it's just for the Pro? This is like the most basic feature. Oh man, this kind of sucks. I think I might not be able to use Toon Boom for this. Because, yeah, if I want to color and shade this head, I would all have to do it on, like, the same layer. Which would be a pain, and, like, yeah, stuff's gonna go on top of lines. It feels, the more I'm using this version of Toon Boom, like it's trying, like, kind of, it's trying every little trick that it can to get you to upgrade to the, like, premium versions of Toon Boom. Because, like, there's so many, like, little features missing. Might have to end my stream here, actually, because if yeah, if this isn't working for Toon Boom, then I might have to fiddle a little bit with it on my own, see if I can figure something workable, or I might just have to start over in Flash at this point. Because there's no real point in me going out of my way to, like, finish this. Well, to work more in this anyways, if I'm not going to finish it in this. At least I can probably still import the drawing for the frames back into Flash, so it's not like I've lost any work. But it's a little annoying. There's like 3 tiers, and I honestly, unless you're just doing rough animation in this, I'm not entirely sure why you would pay for this version of Toon Boom with all the features that it's missing. Oh well. Well, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Fortunately, that wasn't a longer stream, but I've got plenty of off time from work, so I'll probably try to make this a more regular thing, and hopefully next time I come around, I will likely be working in Flash. But, yeah. Thanks for everybody who popped by for a couple minutes and joined in. And, yeah, hope you guys have a good evening.